So this coming Wednesday is really exciting. Ludo, do you want to tell us what's going on?
Yeah, of course. So this Wednesday we're launching, for real, the QT course, the Qualified Tutor course. It's the first of a four-part series of workshops that we are going to be hosting with colleagues of ours, expert tutors, those qualified. We have teaching assistants, we have those in the education industry who are joining us this Wednesday for the first one, which is going to be safeguarding. So we're going to be talking about how to keep yourself safe as a tutor, which we think is a really, really important part of understanding your role as a tutor. How to keep the child safe, which is obviously vital for safeguarding. And it's really going to be opening up a discussion about safeguarding, hearing the experiences of those attendees of the workshop, and also listening to our attendees. We'll be hosted by myself, by Julia, and by Adrian Conway, who's joining us as part of the hosting team. So we've got real experience there, and we're very, very excited to be launching.
Fantastic. After that, we've got workshop 2, which is relationship matters, because you can't really talk about teaching and learning before you talk about creating a good relationship with your student, a positive working relationship. So we're going to unpick some of the characteristics of a good learning relationship and how to achieve them, how to really help you to jumpstart them. So that's session 2. Session 3, go ahead, Ludo.
So session 3 is going to be the learning loop. So it's going to be based around the principles of the 4-part principle of assess, plan, teach, and reassess. So this is something that we feel that tutors, successful and motivated tutors, should be embodying in their sessions. So first you take a sort of informal assessment of your student, then you work out the small steps that you're going to use to improve those weaknesses that you see in your student. Next is teach. So this is the real element of, this is where your flair as a tutor can really come in, and you are able to put across the areas that you feel your student can improve in to your student, and hopefully you can do that in really nice, creative, intimate ways. And the final area, that perhaps the most important area, is reassess. So work out whether your tutoring has been successful, and if not, going back on that, making sure that nothing is left behind. So that'll be the third part of our 4-part course. And Julia, do you want to finish up?
So the 4th part is special educational needs, mental health, and well-being. And we'd be remiss if we did any course about tutoring without speaking about the whole child and what barriers they may have to learning. And what we want to be able to introduce is just a beginning of an understanding as to what might be going on with your student, who else might be working with your student to support them, and how you can get involved and be part of that supportive approach. So whether it's special educational needs or mental health, you just need to have enough of an idea, not to consider yourself a specialist, but to have the vocabulary, be part of the conversation. And then well-being, and we're going to speak about growth mindset, and we're going to speak about seeing the whole child. We're going to find ways to help you to instill confidence and a love of learning, and to sort of tackle anxiety and just help children feel that they're in the right place, doing the right thing, and there's nothing wrong with them, and they'll be fine. There's a lot of they'll be fine. So I think what's also really exciting, Ludo, is this idea of the community that we're planning to build around the seminar. Do you want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah. So we feel that it's a key part of these workshops is in putting people together. So introducing different people from different areas of the education industry and putting them together. So hopefully these workshops, in between the 4 sessions, these attendees and anyone who joins thereafter will be able to share ideas, share thoughts, share blogs, articles, videos that they've seen in the intervening days with the other meeting attendees, to keep that conversation going, to discuss what they found out about the workshop, what they liked, what they thought could have been included, that kind of thing. So, it's a really, really good way of continuing that conversation. And we're going to be enhancing the power of Slack, the community on the application Slack. And that's going to be a really dynamic and key way of getting people to move forward.
I think what's going to work well with Slack, Ludo, is that it's closed.
Yeah.
It's not an open forum. Nobody can just float in. It's just for the participants of the course. So there's a certain amount of understanding. There's a certain amount of trust that will be building up during the workshops, that you and Adrian and I will be facilitating that sort of trust and understanding and getting to know people, so that we're going to become a group of peers, and we're going to be effective in collaborating with each other. And that hopefully by the end of the 4 workshops, you'll have a sense of how other people tutor and how that can improve the way you tutor. And you'll have people to reach out to in the future. And that we'll be building ourselves a tribe of qualified tutors.
Yeah. So if you would like to take part in these, then please visit our website, www.qualifiedtutor.org. The first course will be taking place this Wednesday, but there will be many, many more after that. So please do join us. Thank you, Julia.
See you.
Bye.